In this video lesson, we're going to continue with BONSAI BIM, and we're going to explore more about the walls creation and how we can then define our architecture. In the previous lesson, we concentrated on grids and how we can create customized grids, how we can edit them, make oblique lines, but also how we can use some of the Blender tools to make curves and curvy structures and place columns and walls, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go with the new file here. So one thing you can do actually, you can, when you are opening an IFC, you want to add something from a Blender file, you can append and you can choose what to append. So for example, if I select the previous lesson where I had some curves and things like that that helped me to create the grids, which I don't see right now because I opened just the IFC, well, you can go to File, Menu, Append, and when you append, you can choose what to bring from that previous lesson or from that other file in Blender and bring it to your next scene. So I think I'll go here for the, well, you can go like specific objects or annotation. I'm going to go with the entire scene. So now I will be able to see some curves that I created again in the previous lesson to simulate or annotate like the grid for a curved structure. So I'm going to create a new lesson. It's going to be a new metric file, but this time I want to use actually a demo project, which we didn't do for the last lessons. And I can go through the wizard, or I can just, I want to go through the wizard because I want to select centimeters just to change things a little bit, again, from lesson to lesson, so you understand more tools. And here I'm going to use the demo template. So again, I'm going to add some little tools lesson by lesson, and so you can learn and go more into deep in BONSAI BIM. And just going to save it. I'm just going to save this as lesson 14. And I'm going to try to build now an apartment, like a small perimeter for an apartment, like external wall, but without using any reference. So we saw that we can use images as references. We can use CAD files if we go to File, Import, SVG, or DXF. We saw that we can use levels or stories. I don't call it layers because I'm going to show you that layers are actually something you can do with the walls, and I'm going to show you in this lesson right here. So this is going to be level 00. We're not going to create another level in this video. We're just going to stay on one level, on one story. And also, I'm not going to create the grid again because I'm just going to use the grid that we have in Blender. I just activated the screencast key so you can see better. And now let's get to it. So let's start to create some walls. Now, since we created this file using a demo, now we're going to have some existing walls that we can use. Like here, for example, I have a wall 50, and I can define the height of the wall. I can define the relative height from the level, so the RL value. And also I have like 4 different types that I can just pick from without actually creating them. So we're going to start with this 300 centimeters wall thickness, and then we're going to create some layers within that structure of the wall. And here I can start from the origin. I always suggest to start from the origin because it's better to stay near the origin, and be careful also that you're not like upside down. So go to the top view, but be careful not to be like on the bottom view. And that's it. So let's start. I'm gonna add a first wall. Now another tip I want to show you here is that when you're creating a wall, you can use the grid because the grid is like 1 meter, each 1 meter, the major lines, and then you have the smaller lines on each 10 centimeters. So you can see now we are at 100 centimeters, meaning 1 meter. And it definitely go like in intervals. It's not actually snapping to the grid, it's like going into intervals. So if you move closer, it's gonna go to like lower intervals. And if you move away, like if you zoom out, it's going to move with with bigger intervals. But if you press tab, you can see that I can move within those information. So you can see I'm pressing tab many times, and now I am in the distance because it's blue. So if I type here like 200 and then press enter or return, it's gonna create a 2 meter wall right away. So that's another really handy tool. And also you can use the rotation, the angle, the rotation. So you can see now it's 180. So if you do like 90, it's gonna go like straight or is vertical. But you can do like 45 degrees, etc., etc. So you can either just go little by little and just click once you are there, once it's snapping to that incremental value, or you can just, press tab and type the exact distance you want. Remember, your units in this case is centimeters, so it's going to be like 500 if you want to do like 5 meters, etc., etc. Okay, you can press enter. We can finish this later. I just want to show you here what happened. Since I created this in two sections, so in creating two walls, it created a split. So you can split the walls. We already saw how to do that previously. You can split them, or you can just create like two things that are like adjacent, but you can merge them back. So if you select both, you can go here, merge, and you can merge them back if you don't like that, or you can split again anytime. We already saw that, as I said. So I will just go quicker with things that we already saw. Okay, so I'm just going to use a couple of walls here just to give you an example. So you can see from the top view, we don't have any like layer. This is perfect if you want to do like 1 to 100 uh, views or drawings, technical drawings. But if you want to add more details, you may want to add more layers. And this is something you will find. I'm creating other walls here, by the way. This is something you will find in ArchiCAD or in Revit. You can create layers with different etches, so it's way more advanced, of course, but maybe the future BONSAI BIM will get there. Okay, I just created another wall here, and well, this is something you could experience. You don't know which is like the exterior side and which one is the interior side. But anyway, it's not so important if you're working in 1 to 100. Again, you can press tab here. You can create the next segment by using the degrees or the coordinates, even the x and the epsilon, etc., etc. I'm just gonna press Enscape and do this again. Just gonna add another wall just to recap. Okay, so when you create the wall, let's create it from the bottom there, from the corner going up. So this is like let's say 800, so 8 meter. Okay, you press enter. Now always be careful where your origin is. The origin is like the pivot of the object in Blender, and you can see it's like right there in the corner. There's a little orange dot. That's the pivot. So that's also showing you where is the exterior side and where is the interior side. So you can see this other one is like on the other side of the wall. So usually that point shows you where the exterior is. Now, if you go counterwise, creating your walls, you will be always on your exterior side. Here we can change it. We can say this is going to be center aligned, or we can say, and so we can create everything centered, or we can say interior and like update. So now it's where I want it to be. If I say exterior once again, I also have this other one, which is flip. Now flip, what it does is flips the position of the pivot. But I'll show you that that's not really suggested, because it's I'm going to show you what it's going to do later. So let's go in the geometry and materials section here, and this is where we can find the thickness, where we found the thickness of the wall before, but also we can create more layers here. So this is the material layer set right now, and it's giving us the total thickness of 30, but I can change this if I want. So I can create more layers and define more properties for the wall, like materials, styles, and so on. Now you can create materials and styles before applying them to the wall, because you can apply them anywhere, and so you can create before or you can create them later depending on your needs. So well, materials, let's say materials again are like an information, so which material is using. The styles are more like the